Welcome to the newsroom. Here we go. So, the news report today is Republicans, Democrats, and Independents are absolutely outraged over the UFC fighter that made these vile remarks yesterday about Michelle Obama, calling Michelle Obama a man. And this was just uncalled for. It was so disrespectful and low class. As you're well aware, Donald Trump had this big octagon looking carnival cage fight thing built in front of the White House, and he had these motorcycles going up and down doing flips. Absolutely looked like a carnival, and this was in celebration of his birthday. So after these remarks were made, CNN is now reporting that Donald Trump had a half crooked smile on his face. Unbelievable. Now, those across the political spectrum are asking why? Why even this cage fight? Why this UFC stuff? Why all the stuff going on, the carnival atmosphere and everything in front of the White House when there is absolutely high prices? No one's focusing on the economy. No one's focusing on helping Americans, bringing the prices down. And but we're focusing on doing some kind of carnival-like atmosphere for Mr. Donald Trump's birthday when it's always about him and nothing else. But wait, it's going to get even better because Mr. Donald Trump today announced that on July 4th, America's 250th anniversary, it's not going to be about America. It's going to be the biggest Trump rally in history on the 4th of July. Now, this was fresh off the UFC cage fight, and if you haven't noticed, I saw some videos this morning. There is litter everywhere. Plastic bottles, garbage all in the streets, all when people were lined up for this, watching this event yesterday. And who is going to clean that up? It is going to take a lot of money to clean up all this litter and everything that is on the ground. And you know what? It's coming from the taxpayer. No one thought about who's going to clean this up, especially when the UFC, I know I heard they had some money, put money in for this cage fight and there were sponsors and everything else. So we got to figure out who's going to clean up this litter. But like I said, this is getting even better because fresh off the UFC fight, Donald Trump announced a massive, massive taxpayer-funded Trump rally for July 4th. So get ready, everybody. It's only in a few weeks we're going to have. And he also said that this is going to be the biggest display of fireworks in American history. This is to go along with the Trump rally. So I guess we're going to have a lot of singers. I'm sure Vanilla Ice is going to be there again. And I'm sure Kid Rock, he's absolutely doing nothing, so he should be there. And whoever else. But it's going to be the biggest fireworks display in American history. And we're going to flip the bill. No problem with that, because we just have a ton of money to piss away. So this was the UFC fight. This was over with. Bud Light, who Republicans didn't like, they're boycotting a while back. All of a sudden, they funded this UFC cage fight thing. So let's see if they're going to sponsor anything here with this giant Trump rally on July 4th. I just don't get where money could be found for all this. It's called bullshit. We could find this money. They could find this money for fireworks, UFC fight, security for Mr. Donald Trump, this, that, pick up the litter, all this crap. But no one brings the prices down. No one's helping American citizens. It's just absolutely unbelievable, and I'm at a loss for words. And so you know what? It's going to be interesting. So we're going to have to go through this again on July 4th when we should all be celebrating as a nation. Nope, it's becoming a Trump rally. So if you like this channel, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. On the road to 100,000 subscribers, and give this video a like. And if you want, have monthly memberships if you like to support the channel. Thank you so much.